Whew, we're not going to be able to do around the world tonight. That's a given. We can do side twists. Of course, with that, we could do the 50 pounders. But we cannot lift that and tweak the wrist the way we need to. Whew. Oh, then why did you... Jesus, another donation? He's on a roll. At this rate, we'll have like a freaking $150 coming our way. Thank you, Durs. We'll be able to get the plastic totes and start saving up for the snake cages. Whew. Unfortunately, I'm gonna have to run to the bathroom because while this was starting, my wife's cooking from last night was brewing my back door because we had red sauce and we had heat.
They asked for it.
Yeah, Oliver, no! As soon as I start this, you go to the door. Get away from the door. Nope. Get away from the door. Get away from the door. You're not doing this. Okay, I know this is lame, guys. We just started, but at least you guys can go and see Bubble Guts is right. You want to name the cat after cheese?
Chef Bobby still loves me. 15 minutes, you guys. Halfway done. What are you making here? Some ground beef. And I'm gonna make guacamole. I'm gonna make I'm trying to make a sauce. These smells are around me, something in me that makes me feel a little bit of romance. Hey, la gente está soñando. ¿Qué está pasando? ¿Qué cocinas, mamacita? I'm asking you what's happening, what's going on. I'm just trying to jump in. I see. I got the meat cooking. I got my tomato paste in there. That's enough. Thank you, Chef, for every talk. You keep moving it around, it's not going to be able to get any color. Trust me. You're right. How is it? Premium pork bone. I did. Put another avocado. Come on, Gina. Hurry up, come on. I need more time. Anyone avocados? I'm screwed. I'm back at food camp and I'm ready to win. I have anything to say about it. Follow the competition on foodnetwork.com/worstbooks. Put another avocado. Hurry up, come on. I need more time. Anyone avocados? I'm screwed. That's enough of this. Is it better? It's okay. Fine. Move on. Okay, I'll move on. 7 minutes left, you guys. 7 minutes. Not this Christmas. How's that taste? Delicioso. Just doing things my own way. Oh, bread. Haley, good? Just running out of time. What are you making? Black bean corn salsa with roasted peppers, and then guacamole, which I'm not at yet. Ella, do you have 4 minutes though? Holy guacamole, there's only 4 minutes left, and I haven't even started my guac. What have you been doing for the last 26 minutes? Trying to figure everything out. You might have to steal some guacamole from Gina. I don't know about that. I can do it. I got it. 3 minutes. Oh my gosh. Okay. Oh, shoot. Sharon, are you a shrimp cook? No. Get him in the bath right now and then start cleaning. Come on, Pam. Macaroni has got time, but it's not heating up fast enough, and the seconds are ticking away. 2 minutes. Everybody needs to be cleaning. Yes, ma'am. Huh? 20 seconds.
You two are goofy. Ooh.
Ladies and gentlemen, that was in fact traumatic. Bubble Guts only somewhat describes the horrors that I just, oh yeah, big spider. The horrors that I just endured in that bathroom. Lord, have mercy. Traumatized.
It'll be fun
What?
to try to make a peanut butter pie.
Okay. Are you almost done?
Me?
Yeah.
Why?
Because I know you don't want to be on camera. Yes. This is something we are going to get rid of. Sort of. Duchess, now you! Now you want to
They
go.
haven't been out since like 4.
Why? Haven't they been out since 4?
Because they haven't been to the door yet.
It was akin to an Eldritch horror.
Actually, no, it was 3. Because it was when Michael let Wolf out, had Duchess out.
Alright. Boof. Boof. What about you, Duchess? Come here.
Somebody's mood changed.
I shout out all the evil. It's gone.
Until next time.
The thing that came forth from inside of me whispered sweet evils into my ear, basically threatening that it was going to go and dissolve the pipes in my walls.
Did you finish these? Good.
Yes, I finished those. Motherfucker! Okay, so we're not going to be doing around the worlds because my wrist is being a pain in the ass. Or I guess a pain in the wrist. Pretty much. It was nothing but heat. It was heat upon heat. And I'm not done. I know I'm not done. Because last time I thought I was done, I was in fact not done. So I'm just planning now to run to the bathroom every now and then. I just hope this doesn't evolve into food poisoning. Because if it's food poisoning, then it's not my wife's cooking. It actually came from the food truck at work. And the last person I know that got food poisoning from the food truck at work was out for like 2 days. I only have 2 days left of this week. And that's money we need. Now, let's see if my body... I've got a dog hair on my face. It's pissing me off. Get the fuck away. We'll see if my body will let me curl weights. This wrist has been a bitch. I now can bend it all the way back and forward.
Kitties right now live with 2 pit bulls.
Okay,
They're a little shy, but getting better, so they should be good at this.
we'll see. Definitely will fit in with Oliver. Oliver, don't give me that look. This cat, this dog, not cat. What? It's 50 pounds. We haven't lifted this thing in about a week and a half to 2 weeks. So, there's no telling how my body is going to react.
Dumbledore.
Did you just say Dumbledore?
Dumbledore.
You want to name it Dumbledore? Cat named Dumbledore.
I don't know, I'm just thinking of names.
Oh my god. Alright, so let's get on with this nightmare. One. Two. Three. 4. 5. 6. 11. Ooh. Okay, that was fun. Burning sensation right through here. Nothing too terrible yet. The latrine pits in Iraq. Okay, but here's the problem with the latrine pits in Iraq. They're latrine pits in Iraq. You're fucking, the environment's trying to cook you out, and depending on what you ate, your back door's trying to cook you out at the same time. Oh, that's gotta be brutal. How did he get heat stroke? I don't know if it was the desert environment or the fact that he was literally trying to burn the demon. But something tells me one or the other was the cause. Just saying, one or the other. These dorks. Now, for the other arm. What's this? Oh, fuck. Not as good as lifting with that arm, obviously. But that was brutal. Are you fighting dirty? Oliver! Are you literally laying on her until she submits? Bruh. That is dirty fighting. You weigh 100 pounds.
At least he's not humping her.
Yeah, this is true. Oliver! And she went back for more. She's like, fuck it! Round 3! Okay, let's go and start taking care of these animals. What is this? Oliver! Alright, come on, move. Oliver, move. Oh, he's going crazy. You gotta move, baby. Go on. All right. So the first tarantula we're going to look at is our Theraphosa apophysis, our big gal, purple legs. She is definitely, hold on.
Oh, honey, she's having a video.
Okay, I just had to make sure. Yeah. How's the video?
You play with the toy.
The dogs better play nice with him. All right. So a lot of people out there seem to think that tarantulas are these vicious, malicious creatures that are out for world domination. And in reality, they are some of the most docile animals that you can find out on the market. You need to share with the class. Okay, we're going to share with the class. Wait, how long's the video?
10 seconds.
All right. Here we go, guys. This is apparently our soon-to-be... Oh, nope, that's my face. Ready? Hit play. It's not focusing. Yeah, that's not working.
It's okay. I'll post it to the Discord. You can do this for 10 seconds, right?
Yeah. You have the water over there? I think I'm running out of fluids. Look at that. She's starting to get a big booty, too.
Honey, what? Make sure I'm ready.
Throwing water bottles around the house, all willy-nilly. So this is Legs. Legs is a Theraphosa apophysis or giant or Goliath pink leg tarantula. Still think Garfield is a good name. I think he's going to be too fluffy to be a Garfield. And I don't mean weight-wise, I mean fur-wise. He's going to come out looking a little bit like a Maine Coon. Look at that. She is starting to fill out that booty. Looking around to see if maybe she's gotten some more kills. I don't see any. She's webbing up the place, though. When it comes to taking care of these animals, it's pretty straightforward. If you're going to own a tarantula, you're going to want to do your research. Research will save you heartache, because if you go into it treating all tarantulas like they are the same, you're going to wind up accidentally unaliving a tarantula down the line. Not all tarantulas are similar. Not all tarantulas come from the same general area. Even if they come from the same country. Take green bottle blues, for instance. They need to be semi-arid. They get misted every other day to every 3 days, depending on how the moisture sets up in their cage. Don't throw urticating hairs. Child, you are fine. God, so sassy. When a tarantula acts up, it is not acting up offensively. It is acting up in defense of itself, because tarantulas out in the wild are literally on the food chain for everything. They are on the menu for everything. Now, if you're looking to donate, we are officially monetized. Durs has already donated well over $50. Like, it's ridiculous. You can donate by clicking on the money icon. Look at that. Look at those axolotls. How much they want? Because that's a cat that'll put up a fight, but the problem Wait, axolotl? As in, I got ocelot and axolotl mixed up. No, we don't have the space for an axolotl.
No.
They are pretty, but no. Look at that. So she doesn't have pink legs. She has purple legs. And she is a little bit on the sassy side. Now we have Mr. Cage. We're not quite ready to feed her. That's going to be this weekend. We're letting her digest her food. She has gone from twice a week feeding down to once a week.
Is it bad now? I like pumpkin.
That was my suggestion. You want to name an orange kitty Pumpkin.
But wouldn't that be more of a girl's name?
Oh, Pumpkin can be a boy's name. Come on now. Yeah, so we'd be naming the cat after a gourd. All right, here we go. We're going to put the lid back on him. I mean her. There we go. Pumpkin is unisex. You know, people said that the name Hiram was unisex. It very much is not. Very much is not. You can name your daughter Hiram, but I guarantee you're going to be getting some odd looks from the LDS community. There we go. Now. Are you watching a Christmas special?
No.
Well, they're using Christmas music, aren't they?
I think that's more ballerina. Alright, you know what this means? I get a shot for kitties.
Why not let me send super chat effing YouTube? You should be able to. Adam, didn't you've been able to go and sign up for donations. You've got the star on your name. So you should be able to super chat it. Hold on. There's nothing I can do on my end. A Lord of the Rings based name. She wants to name it Dumbledore.
That's Harry Potter.
Yeah, I know. It's Harry Potter. But Adam, you are already donating weekly. Not weekly, monthly. You're already donating monthly. Read my last chat. It says, why not let me send super chat thing YouTube? So YouTube's not letting you send super chat? Like Smeagol or Frodo. No! If we're naming anything Smeagol, it's going to be one of those fugly tarantulas that you buy. Because it's going to look, or someday down the road, get one of those naked chihuahuas that are just butt ugly.
Getting a rat.
I don't want to own a pet that in the long run my snake might be able to eat. At least the kitten will grow up to be a cat. The snake can't eat a cat. Can strangle a cat, but can't eat a cat. Although we've had rats that have defeated the snakes, so I think the snake has a fighting chance. BFR that? What does BFR stand for? Alright, here we go. This tarantula actually came out on the live.
I looked up BFR and its blood flow restrictions. I do not think.
Before that? I'm not seeing. Oh, okay. I'm not seeing that.
Me neither.
I think it got rid of your comment there, buddy. Posselot or Miss Sass. Miss Sass. Oh my god. Alright, here we go. She's all the way down here. No, we can't see her. This cage belongs to our green bottle blue. Now we can see that she has got water. It looks like she dropped down and then just decided to climb up into her log. She is semi-arboreal. Also considered semi-terrestrial. They will go and web up around their log, around their den. Just massive funnels if they so choose. However, I'm pretty sure she so chooses to just not give a... Name it Jonesy if it's a boy. It's perfect, I think. Okay. Spooters. Name... It's a boy. Read last time Spooters. You want to name the cat Spooters? Dude, I think they erased your last comment. Because I can't see it.
The last one we can see is the one where it says, why not let me send super chat?
Yeah, the last one we can see is why not let me send super chat. That is the first one that I'm seeing from you. So I don't know what's going on here. Oliver, get off your daughter now. Go to your kennel. Go to your kennel. Go to your kennel. You fucking inbreeding pain in the ass. No, you're fine, Duchess. God damn it, Oliver. Oh, God. No, we're not going to burn them spooters. Them spooters are amazing. Jason, you're bald. I'm fuzzy. We don't burn spooters, we raise them. I'm bald. What's wrong with Durs? It looks good on you. It's atrocious on me. When I go bald, when I shave all this off, I either look like a skinhead or I look like a rabbi who is blonde. It is one or the other. It's never a good look if people take it the skinhead way. Generally speaking, if you are blonde, don't do it. Yeah, I saw that, Adam. I'm glad they had you constantly sending it and then them deleting it. That's rude, Adam. Naughty, naughty. What happened to my hair? Oh my God! It's missing. Somebody call the police. Oh no! My wife cut it. My wife cut it because I was tired of having to take care of it. Name the cat Nerd. Oh, that would be hilarious. Damn it, Nerd! Quit shitting on the carpet! Has a ring to it, doesn't it? Fucking nerd! We're probably not going to name the cat Nerd. I just saw the look that my wife got me and gave me, and that's not happening. I guarantee it. So since she is not going to be coming out tonight, we will go and set her cage up over here. Bring it out.
Oh, the perfect name if it was a girl.
Hold on. Seriously? Now this is all in a knot?
Name it chicken.
Alright.
Giblet.
You want to name it Giblet? Well, wait. We should probably lift weights first. Hutches. Kanye. We're not going to name it Kanye West. Chicken Jockey. What are you, some sort of Gen Zer?
Ramsey.
Oh, fuck. It's so raw it could be the chicken jockey. My Ramsey impersonation is just the worst thing on the planet. And
It's been better.
it has, well, mostly when I'm drunk. No?
No.
No Gizmo. We've already had a Gizmo. No Gizmo.
You did?
No, you did.
Oh, the dog. Still.
Yeah. We do not reuse names for pets. That is bad juju. That is no. Bad magic. Monk Jr. No. All right.
Omelet.
Did you just say omelet?
That was a joke. Motorhead.
Oh God. Whew. The imitation mimic BB. Hey, no. Geo, that's a no. No, still a no. I'm trying to find a way to make that funny, but no. We'd have to start cracking jokes that he flunked out of art school. Not acceptable. Adam! One more time, you're gonna get in trouble. Better stop it. Motherfucker. Name the cat's mittens.
I guess he really.
Saja Naderi, welcome. Jason, I already freaking what?
The kitty likes to bounce.
Okay, Tigger.
Would be perfect.
Jason, I just got on Adam's case about the no. No, Yeezy. I don't even know what the fuck that stands for. Naming my cat something I don't know what it stands for is a good way to get in trouble. Because then I'll yell it, and then my account will just go black. And no more. Is that what you want? All of this to just go away and me having to start from scratch? Oh my God. That's what it means? Name the cat. No. Funny. It would confuse the fuck out of people that might hop on from Korea. But no. Galaxy Destroyer. You want to name the cat Kakarot? Oh my god, that sounds perfect. Kakarot, what do you guys think? Yeah, no, yeah. The alien name for Goku? Ranch. If it's a girl, Chi-Chi. Coating of the cat. Ranch is disgusting. Ranch is not disgusting. No!
My favorite.
That's gross. And our cat will not be affiliated with it. You've never had, Gio,
He's asked about it in the past.
you've never had ranch. Like homemade or otherwise. No, well, I get store-bought ranch. It's one of those things that probably is not allowed in the UK. But never from the package. Little store-bought pack that you can mix in with your sour cream. And it's so good. Come on now. They are keeping the best shit away from you guys. Might kill you in the long run, but whew. All right.
Eggnog.
You want to name the cat Eggnog.
I'm still liking pumpkin or tater.
No, that's what she just said, and that we will never ever associate an animal we love with all of our heart with blue cheese. Shenanigans have been made and played over blue cheese. Now this is the side profile of a Vietnamese centipede who is probably currently sleeping, let's be honest here. Pigs in a blanket ice cream. But you've eaten pigs in a blanket ice cream, but you haven't had ranch. Bruh. I feel like this is not a real conversation. It is not dead, it's sleeping. Might actually have molt recently.
I've got an uncle named Jim now.
Isn't he the one that's got all the guns though?
What?
Isn't his name Jim, or is that somebody else? The one that lives here locally.
Well, that's Jack.
Oh, Jack.
Jim is mom's brother who lives in.
Look at that.
I actually first thought it Ed Sheeran when I first saw the picture.
There we go. Covered back up, it's fine. Now these critters are what I like to refer to as a pet hole. They typically do not come out. They are pets that are assholes because they don't come out. They live in holes. They are pet holes. It already moved. Are you actually relying on chat to come up with a name? Because has 5.7 diesel. Well, we are bringing it up to you guys, but we have a list that we might use, and we can't go and get it for 2 weeks.
But we're gonna meet it on Friday.
Kitty litter. No, that's too long a name though. Durs. Creative, yes, but too long a name. These Vietnamese centipedes have been known to take on some.
You're freaking Cena out.
No, this is a fake skull. It's actually a. It's almost like a resin mold, almost the way they make it. If I'm not mistaken, they actually go and they mold it and then they pop it out.
It's nothing like resin.
Well, it's nothing like resin, but it's a similar process. It's a fake human head. We put it in there. If we were to actually take it out, we can zoom in. You'd see that it is not made out of real bone. You see how it's black right there on the bottom? It's almost like a plaster. So
Steak.
it's real for me. Actually molded after a. And you know it's not molded after a real skull because it doesn't have the growth plates clearly visible. What?
Mac and cheese, call it Mac for short.
You want to name a cat Mac and Cheese?
No. So it's plenty.
Oliver. Woo!
Good night, girls. Are you gonna play your Oculus 4 tomorrow?
I don't have time tomorrow. We're walking the dogs.
Oh, I forgot.
The day after, yes. This is Belle. Belle is a Firefly morph ball python, and she's hungry again? Girl. Bye, Durs. She is yellow with yellow eyes. God, she is. This right here is Mochi. Mochi is leucistic ball python. He is white with blue eyes. It's the only time I can effectively say, hey, you want to see my white snake? Because I literally have one. It is the only way you can like legit say that without coming off as being a literal creeper, but could be construed as one. Mochi is just chilling, that's right. All right, so we took care of the centipede. Now we are, by the way, we're not doing around the worlds. I know that has been a favorite, but we are going to wait until my wrist is completely healed. Name the cat IRS. I do already say fucking IRS a lot. A lot. Especially after I called that last IRS agent. Good night, Adam. Well, this is... Okay. So this is what used to be the dining room. We have tarantulas. That's one of our big gals right there. That's a Theraphosa obhopsis. We have Belle. We have the Asian forest scorpion. Monocentropas balfouri. That's a species out of Yemen right there. We have our white knee tarantula right here. These are dubia roaches. Brazilian blue violet right here and right here. Harpictera pulchripes right there. Yeah, but Geo's putting a lot of money in. Not Durs. Not Geo, Durs. Durs is putting a lot of money in, and my brain is not putting a lot of effort in. Sorry, Durs. I'm so sorry. I've got that heavy lead paint brain. Yeah. Yeah. That extra special heavy metal, can't think straight. Me write poetry, but that as far as thought process goes. Yeah? Yeah. By the way, we do have a new poem that is up that I need to post to the group on YouTube because I was just saying a fact. But yeah, new advertisement up for my wife's bazaar.
We'll have stuff to unmold tomorrow.
Yay! We're gonna be doing unmolding. Unmolding. You know what I realized today?
What?
You know Kate from the situation that's going on with the whole murder trial?
Do I know Kate?
Yeah, Kate, Hillary's mom. She's the other person in it. You know, she came to the facility where I work to drop off sharps like 3 to 5 months ago. Did not pick up on any of the shit that was going on in there. She did not look as stressed as she was in that video. Like, she was the same. She is the blondest brunette I've ever met. As in, ditzy. And she was just as ditzy when she came to the site. And I'm just like, but there was nothing diabolical. I don't get it. People put on a front. Do you have a special thing for us that surprises us, animals or no? I just have animals. We do have poetry. Is that what you're looking for? Because we have oodles and oodles of poetry. I would have seen her, LOL. To spell out Critter Keeper 91. Put up a front. The world would possibly be a lot scary if you think about it. Or we'd at least know who to go and arrest first. Just saying, once you take the mask off, so much easier. Me, you kind of get the real version of me in the moment. Like, when I get pissed off at my game. By the way, my wife temporarily has fixed the Quest 3. She put a bar up on there. And super glued it into place so that I can actually play the video game. So that's the reason why I was able to play today. Got my ass whooped. Got knocked out twice with single punches. So apparently I was fighting the She-Hulk. But you know how that goes. Can't win them all, I suppose. Seemed to impose blows that composed my woes. All right. Because you don't want to have these animals free in your house. They're in cages. Okay, so here's what the process that these animals would undergo. First of all, the majority of these animals are a result of domestic breeding programs that allow people to own these animals without necessarily having to consistently take them out of the wild. Okay? Secondly, out in the wild, the majority of these animals, when born, would be in an egg sac. That egg sac typically has loads of cannibalism going on within it. As soon as the tarantulas can actually function like tarantulas, lose the eggs with legs stage, they will go and they will eat each other in the egg sac. Now, what people tend to do when owning tarantulas is they will turn around before the tarantulas get the chance to develop that far along. They will actually take the egg sac, split it open, and they will separate the individual youngsters, giving them their own food to munch on in the process so they don't go hungry. This creates an abundance of these animals on the market. These animals then go to various homes where people take care of them and get the chance to start the process all over again. Now, when it comes to the process, females are technically more valuable than males because males only live tops 4 years. We have done pretty well with our males. Some of our males have lived upwards of 5 to 6 years. Generally speaking, in the wild, these tarantulas and these animals would spend the majority of their time underground. Given that fact, owning them in a cage is no different than them living down in their burrows. Generally speaking, they are opportunistic ambush predators that will utilize webbing outside of their burrows to nab prey that is on the fly, that is trying to pass by. Some of the males will leave to go and seek out female companionship and will eat along the way, actively hunting in some fashion or another. What kind of animals do I love from my childhood? Ball pythons, because I actually had a teacher in middle school that had ball pythons. She's the one that basically convinced me the ball pythons were the bee's knees.
I had a teacher in high school, my chemistry teacher. She had a corn snake that reminded me of candy cane.
Yeah.
I had to sit right next to the thing.
Can I get a 50-foot snake? Generally speaking, no, because the only snake that comes close to 50 feet in reality in our time is actually a new species of, I believe it's green anaconda, that is out in the Amazon. The one known species that we as humans actually stumbled upon was killed by poachers in the name of whatever they think is progress. Rather than taking the animal alive, catching it, and then having it go and reproduce in captivity and then letting it go again so that we can study the growth rate and the overall functionality of the animal in captivity, they would rather go and kill it. So that is something that really pisses me off. We found out that there was a new subspecies of anaconda, and the local individuals decided that they were going to put it down. I've basically been studying tarantulas, well, since I've started owning them. The first step in owning tarantulas really is studying. You don't want to go out and just buy a tarantula on the fly. You want to make sure that you know what you are doing to the best of your ability, because if you don't, you will not provide an adequate habitat for these animals. Same goes for snakes, lizards, same goes for dogs and cats, rats, guinea pigs, chickens. Whatever animal you are going to go and raise, you need to get prepared for it before you buy it. That you speak with him. Oh, the lady that's over here, that's my wife. She actually got me back into tarantulas. I had a tarantula briefly back when I was in high school. It turned out to be a male and it passed away rather suddenly. Now, what spider is the newest one, and is there any scary stories about them? The newest spider that we got, I believe...
That's my foot you set that on.
Actually, I think the Harpictera pulchripes, wasn't that the newest one that we got? Other than the male green bottle blue that passed away.
I think so.
And the scariest story that I have of that tarantula is that it decided to throw up a threat pose out of the blue. Like, I'd taken care of it multiple times, and I don't know if I just breathed wrong or it did not like the water I was putting in its cage, because I was filling up his water dish. But he's just like, bring it on. And I'm like, no, thank you. I think I'm fine. You have medically relevant venom that make me go, ow. I don't think I want any part of that, sir. My lady loves that I love tarantulas. This is actually a side gig. These are literally my pets. Hobbies. So we have the male up front and center. He is way older than he should be. He's like 6 years old now. And the female huddled in the back, just chilling. I don't know. He definitely outlasted the others. There's her booty right there. In my day job, I am actually... What?
She's sucking on that.
Yeah. In my day job, I am actually a security officer. And I'm constantly... Watch out, the camera is pointed that way. She does not like to be on camera.
You need to show them that.
Can I touch it? Is it dangerous? Tarantulas can be dangerous. However, the only death that is linked to a tarantula bite was a child down in South America who managed to contract a bacterial infection through the bite. It was not the venom nor the site of the bite that killed them, but rather a secondary infection that wound up unaliving the child. Though there are many tarantula species that have medically relevant venom, generally speaking, medically relevant only pertains to the amount of pain that you're going to be in and not to the likelihood of dying, because there really is no real likelihood of dying. I don't know why he's doing that. What's he doing, Oliver?
He's always done that with longer hair toys.
Got this. Yeah. Oliver, are you stressed? Maybe he's still suffering from separation anxiety. I don't think you guys took him too soon. Usually that is something... Oh, heavens. No. No, he's not sick. He's just being a goofer. He's just being a goofer. Now, let's put these guys away. We've taken care of 4 tarantulas thus far. It's time to lift weight. Critter had a green screen. That's right. I got the green screen back. Yeah. Now, we're going to start with my weak hand first, and then we'll go to my weaker hand. I mean, this whole wrist pain thing has got me a little bit upset. Bulgarian is a good name. Bulgarian is weird. Not gonna lie, Jason, we're not naming the cat Bulgarian. Bulgarian might have me swearing, but it's not a name I'll be sharing. I am an animal keeper as a hobby, but I am a security officer as my day job. So I also do gaming. I have some gaming videos up. I am 34. It's according to my my legit age. I don't like to think that I got above 30, but my joints like to disagree with me a lot. I like to think that I am still young, and then I wake up with random joint pain that doesn't go away for like ever. It's Alf! My diet, sir. My diet's better than your diet. I think you're in the wrong group chat. That's crazy. We have been waiting for you this whole time, Alf. Kind with animals because I love animals. As a kid, I wanted to own animals. I thought that constantly having to go to the zoo just to see animals when I could potentially take care of them at home made no sense. Oh, John Smith, then why aren't you the one on the live stream, sir? You talk a lot of smack, but you don't have any way to back it up. Ugh. Oh. Yeah, Alf, where have you been, man? Ooh, John Smith retracted his message. Whoops. Stepped in it now, not curling 50s, are we, John? Still stuck on them 35s. Man, that is awkward. No, it's not illegal. Actually, it's completely legal. Because none of these animals are invasive where I'm living. Outside of this house, they can't survive on their own. They need human intervention. Okay, well, that makes sense. That is what some people guessed. I was just worried that a storm might have snagged you. And then I saw that you were like posting stuff and liking stuff on Facebook, so. I gotta go and get more water.
I just cleaned up the fluff.
Well, it was bound to happen.
Right?
I'll be right back, folks.
Girls and boys. Yeah. And I'm very excited to announce that I will be appearing on HGTV, a Gary Brady renovation. We designed a home to match the set of the Brady Bunch. It's so nice to see that you're all like a happy little family here. Use that as inspiration and good luck to you all. You guys will be making a Gary Brady Bunch.
Hi, Susan. Thanks for stopping by. Good to see you.
Let's go visit Alex.
Let's go. We're going to make some brunch today. I'm going to make a cornmeal waffle with fried eggs, ricotta cheese, and a mustard maple glazed bacon.
We are going to be making stuffed French toast, a bacon and tomato jam, and it's going to be topped with a fried egg.
My brunch is a little different. It's usually just a Bloody Mary. That's it.
So right off the bat, you're going to put some bacon in the oven. 450 degrees. Just going to let it cook.
So I'm going to take my bacon out with a slotted spoon. We're going to add our onions in, we're going to add my jalapenos, decided to look them up a little too. I just shared my information about it and my direction.
So, the water batter. We need 1 and a quarter cup of flour, 3/4 cup of butter.
All right.
Is it a meal food? Like a full
Is it safe to keep your animals in your house? Yeah, for the most part. Tarantulas, though they are venomous, really pose no threat. This is our good girl. She is huge. Look at that abdomen. Ooh. She's the only tarantula that will let me touch her. Look at that. Alf, don't make fun of Cena. She is beautiful. Definitely a great gal. She used to be a terror.
Still is if you mess with her water dish.
Yeah, no, she absolutely hates it when people mess with her water dish. Let's see if we can trigger her. It's kind of hard to trigger her when the dogs are shaking the whole house. She can't feel the vibrations in her water dish. Oops, sorry, girl. Tarantulas are very, very susceptible to a fight or flight response. They are very susceptible to fear and to stress. Like I stated before, tarantulas are on the bottom of the food chain, though they do eat other animals. All the way up into adulthood, tarantulas are on the menu for a lot of other animals. Even for each other, this species right here is notorious for cannibalizing. The females, after copulation, will actually cannibalize the male. Trying to make up for lost time, Alf. You're terrible. We've been worried, man. I think last night we were all saying how we missed Alf.
Most nights we've been saying that.
I thought we scared you off by being too strict. Child, where are you going? Well, because they are very misunderstood. Even out in the wild, these animals are very misunderstood. Tarantulas, and other arachnids, really, when they go to strike at you, when they go to bite at you, generally speaking, it's not out of a place of anger, but it's out of a place of necessity and fear. Because these animals are so prone to having to fend off other predators, they take humans as being predators. But if you were to keep them in captivity, well, if you've got
Does Alf know about your ex?
holy shit. Oh wait, Alf does follow me on Facebook. Holy shit, Alf. I don't know if you listen to this on Facebook, what I've been saying on Facebook, but grab your pot because we're gonna go and make up some tea here. My ex, who lives one town over, got arrested for murder. Fucking straight up arrested for murder. It was her and her mom, and there is a slew of charges to go with it. But then again, to be honest, the attorney's office is going to basically nab every possible charge they can think of to throw at somebody, hoping that something's going to stick in the long run. That's kind of how they play that out.
But they have to still go with the crime.
Yes. So let me see if I can look it up real quick on my tablet. It is my tablet. Yes, I'm talking about tea with the British person in the chat. What is it that my generation used to say all the time? On fleek, I believe it was. My wife just rolled her eyes so hard I think I heard them squeegee.
I've never cut into it before.
When we cut anything, what do we think of?
Like the 6 doses.
If I were to be an animal and I had a choice at being an animal, it would probably be a jellyfish. They're practically immortal in some cases.
I went, H-E-L-P. What does that spell? Help me.
You wanted to slice them down.
I would slice this way too, and then make sticks out of that, and then.
Here we go.
Okay, thank you. Figured it out. I'm moving the whole table. Working in my favor. It's really hard to cut.
Come on.
Whoops.
Slices take sentence.
Please release the name.
Why always running away?
I wear contacts, and I read a story about when contacts and cook, it can become blind. You never heard of
Did you read that?
online?
Indicted Raina on multiple charges, including murder in the first degree, the criminal negligent homicide. They were arrested in criminally negligent. This doesn't say anything about torture, but this is from KGW8. This is their article. Scappoose police arrested 2 people in connection to a homicide that happened in early March. After a month-long investigation, police officers took 63-year-old Catherine Raina and 31-year-old Hillary Murphy into custody. They face multiple felony charges, including first-degree murder. Police officers responded on March 9th after receiving a report of an adult death. The person who died was under Raina and Hillary Murphy's care and supervision, according to Scappoose police. As the investigation unfolded, evidence indicated that the person died due to criminal actions, not from natural causes, Scappoose police said. Scappoose police have not released the name of the person who died. It was Ben Murphy.
Nobody released it other places.
Scappoose police and the court documents do not specify whether Hillary Murphy and Benjamin Murphy are related. They were, their brother and sister. KG Double has reached out to Scappoose police for clarification. Court documents say Hillary Murphy and Raina intentionally caused Benjamin Murphy's death on March 6th by neglect and maltreatment, consisting of neglect of medically necessary services. Robert Tolan, who lives across the street from the family, told KGW that he saw the 2 taking things out of the house a month ago. It made me wonder what was going on, Tolan said. He added that Benjamin was autistic and had issues with mobility, causing him to be in and out of a wheelchair. For years, Kate Raina had taken care of her family, her mother, that boy especially. We just thought she was a caring mother. We still kind of believe that, but we will have to see how the whole ordeal plays out. I mean, these animals, not dog or cat. Well, these animals have actually been described as having the ability to sleep and to dream. So that's what scientists are suggesting as of late, is that tarantulas have the ability to actually dream. And in my personal opinion, that means that they have the ability, even if it's in a minor manner, to develop thought and to have forethought. Now, it might not be.
What about 5 thought?
Jesus Christ!
Did you hear that?
Yeah?
I did.
Ooh. First of all, why is the baseball bat shoot up? Second of all, no, back it up. Back it up. Back it up. Alright, we're good. Move.
What that was.
I don't know. It's really windy out there, though.
Go tell him to feed all you guys.
No! That's fucking awesome, Alf.
What'd he say?
He just hit 900 people on Tornhub.
On what?
Tornhub. Tornado Hub. That's his Facebook thing. Are you not following Torn? Well, okay. First of all, Torn Hub sounds like an offshoot of another hub.
Yeah.
Let's be clear there, Al. Torn Hub does not sound child friendly.
It doesn't sound anything friendly.
Okay. Now we're gonna come over here. Oh, for fuck's sake. Get off of there. God. I'm trying to keep this from falling down, but that's all it does is just fall off the shelf. Ooh. Gonna get some nails, gonna get some hammers. Is everybody friendly? What a diabolical, really? I'm cracking up. I can't. No, but it's Tornado Hub. It's where you can go and see everything related to what freaking Alf and his community does over there. I keep it PG. I'm well respected in the weather community. What, honey? What? No!
Wolf, no.
I would love to. Oh, there is a bowl in here.
Wolf's like, I'm ready.
Well, finish your food before you try acting like you're starving. Oh, shut up. Go eat your food. Go eat your food. You are in so much trouble, child. It doesn't cost that much to feed the tarantulas. I actually raise some of my own food. Getting them to eat it's so much fun, though. You see, tarantulas base a lot of their hunting capabilities on movement. And if the food that you put in their cage doesn't move a heck of a whole lot, yeah, not the best.
Oh, hon.
What?
Earlier, Walt was trying to cover his food with a sock.
Oh, jeez. Wolf, get out of here. What kind of animal that you hate?
Garter snakes.
My wife does not like garter snakes. I am somewhat terrified of pit bulls. I have been attacked twice. The owner was literally somebody who had hired me to go and pick up after their pit bulls. Now, by attacked, I was more or less nipped at. Almost drew blood, but not quite.
I thought they did on your butt.
I can't remember. But I don't hate an animal. It's more so fear. Some animals just don't like me. Pit bulls apparently being one of them.
Some are crazy for you, don't you? Literally.
So this is a female white-knee tarantula. She is barely eating, but I think that's because she is an adult. Adult tarantulas tend to refrain from consuming large quantities of food because they are no longer trying to grow. She's moving around just fine. There we go. Look at that. Such a beautiful gal. Oh, Alf. Always gotta take it close, but not quite there. That's what she said. Now, these are another insectivore. They typically feed on invertebrates like crickets, roaches, other tarantulas. They can also become prey to other tarantulas, of course. That is actually something I would imagine House saying. Anyway. Son of a bitch! I lost the tarantula.
What?
Oh, the camera's not wanting to go where I want it to. So this right here. Well, no, this is a male tarantula. If I said she, I misspoke. This is a male Harpictera pulchritis. There he is. Now, I'm pretty sure he ate his food. He's in the back. You can kind of see his booty sticking up over there. These are an arid species of tarantula that generally in the wild live out in Africa. They need to have conditions that are similar to their natural surrounding. So we let their environment remain as dry as possible, which is why I got angry yesterday, because I found mold in the cage. The dry cage. The cage that is most dry. Had mold in it. Like, what the fuck? Making me sound like an angry parrot.
Just say you sound like an angry
Parrot!
Okay, that makes more sense.
I would imagine, well, I don't like spiders. You know what's hilarious about that? I used to have arachnophobia. Used to being the operative word. Discovery animal, it's been a while. Textile conch. Oh, the sea snail that will make you ail. Well, it tends to assail. Might make your body pale. Alright, well, I will have to do a video about that. I guess I know what I'm going to be doing tomorrow for my poetry session. This is Gem, our Brazilian... Oliver. Our Brazilian blue violet tarantula. He has a nice little bald spot right there on his booty. Sir, do you have a spider that makes me Spider-Man? No, if I did, I would be making so much money climbing up walls and playing all sorts of pranks on
How
people.
would you climb up walls when you're terrified of heights?
If I were Spider-Man, I would make it work. I'd probably be a little less terrified of heights. However, right now, when I look down from heights that are above 10 feet, sometimes at 10 feet, I get disoriented and start feeling a little nauseous. Why you have so many spiders there? Because I love them. I love tarantulas. Now, unfortunately, we have two male Brazilian blue violets. This one's actually the prettier of the two. No offense to blue, but blue is not the best. Oliver, I will let you out here shortly. Just let me. He was over by the door a second ago. Is it eating? No, it's not eating. I'm gonna get the critter a Sydney funnel web. Alf, don't you dare make promises you can't keep. Do you have any idea how hard it is to get Australian animals out of Australia? What are you gonna do? Are you gonna go and utilize a parachute during a tornado to try and get out into the upper atmosphere to parasail to Australia? Is this what we're planning on doing? I don't have all the species, and I probably won't have all the species until we can start talking about expanding the house, which is something that I am interested in if we ever do take this whole shindig out to a point where I can make loads of cash, is I want to expand the house so that we can have...
Second bathroom.
I was going to say a room for children. A child. Oh.
Second bathroom.
Look at this. How can you not see this and just go, oh, not go, oh, puppy, 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 puppy. You're so cute. Hey! Orb weavers. We have those big Joro. Is it bird? I heard voices. No, we don't have any birds. Not yet, anyway. My wife is definitely afraid of cockatoos.
What?
They go after your pinky toes.
Doesn't mean I'm deathly afraid.
Just said no.
Yeah.
Just said no. Therefore, you are deathly afraid of the birdie. That is the way that works. If it nibbles on the toes, it's a no-go. Oh, they're fine. Just so long as they don't knock the spiders down. It's actually the cat we're gonna get soon that makes me worry a little bit. Because cats are mischievous. Have you not known cats to not be mischievous? So this is our other Brazilian blue violet male right here. Oh, they're fine. I heard it's not uncommon to have snakes fall out of nowhere. I am so jealous because apparently Australia is having a very easy time finding all the various types of pythons that they have around. Like the child's python and the carpet python and the white-lipped python. Just all sorts of python species over there. And I'm over here in the US following Australian pages where they deal with pythons and shit. And I'm just like, oh my god, I want one. Alright. Dogs have bounced back from fucking rattlesnake bites. That shit's crazy. Like, I have seen the pictures. The dogs, yeah, no, they regret what they have done. But, like, they're swollen. Their faces are swollen. But I have literally seen people like, oh, my dog got bit by a rattlesnake. He's fine now, but he was fucked up back then. I do like cats, actually. I think cats are fantastic. We're not going to be keeping our cat outside. It's going to be an indoor-only cat. And he's going to be a little fluffers. A little fluffers. Right, honey? Little fluffers. Ooh. We're going to lift one more time, and that's going to be it because my wrist is actually not enjoying it. We're probably going to take a 4-day break. Let my wrist heal. On the 3rd day of that 4-day break, we're going to do our ab workout.
So Mom and I are going to talk. There's a chance you may be going with us.
On Saturday? Okay, how? Thought your dad didn't want the dogs.
But he doesn't know. He just assumes he's getting them.
Oh. Of course he likes cat. He's a... Alf? Persian cats... Wait, Persian cats aren't the ones that are naked, are they? Because they leave little butthole prints everywhere.
That's gross.
That is nasty. Can you imagine, like, your cat goes and accidentally leans backward on your computer screen and then pulls away and there's a little fucking... Oh.
No, Persian is one of the longer haired varieties, if I remember correctly.
Is it the flat-nosed cat?
I think so.
They're okay. They're ugly, but they're okay.
I don't know for sure, but I think so.
Can you imagine being a rat being chased by that cat? And the cat looks like it got hit by a car because it's got that flat face. The servals are gorgeous. Okay, so the cat that I want the most is a Maine Coon cat. They are big, they are fluffy, and they are fucking expensive. Oh my god. So like a pug cat, yeah. Jeez. Why would you do that to an animal? Humans are sadistic. Then again, we did that to dogs. Like, pugs went from a functioning dog to being... Oh dear God, what? It came out of its mother that way. It looks like it was assaulted. Should I call 911? It's a travesty.
What happened?
Talking about a pug when it's born. It looks like a potato! A wrinkly potato! Terrible. Alright. So the last animal that we've got. Yeah, no, that's kind of what we need to be on the lookout for too, honey. We're going to go and meet this cat. We need to make sure that we're actually going to be getting the cat if we're going to be dropping $50 on it.
She doesn't want the money until we get the cat.
Okay, that's good. Makes me feel a little bit better. Oh, really? Oh, really? Oh, really? Oh, really? Huh? Look at all this fur. Look at this. Look at all this.
Duchess is like me.
It's husky confetti. Husky confetti.
Duchess is like me, daddy, me.
Duchess, what are you doing? Oh, puppy.
It's like, hi.
The dog is not warning me. The dog is saying, feed me. He still has food in his cage. Okay. Now this is going to be the last one when it comes to weightlifting because my wrist is very unhappy with me right now. It's very unhappy because we're utilizing it in a way that causes us to use this thumb to actually secure stuff, and that thumb directly connects to the wrist, which is a problem because my wrist has been a bitch this entire time. Now, Oliver, you'll go out when we're done with the other animals. This has been the way it's been this entire time. Go on. Yeah, no, our dogs don't warn us. Our dogs harass us until we give them what they want. Get out of here. Oh, fine. Like pets. Like Oliver and his pets. He wants pets. He wants all the scritches. And he wants all the attention. And he wants all the hugs. Oh, yes, he does. All of the pets and the scratches. There you go, Oliver. There you go. That's what you get. Boop. Fucking hell. We don't have a child yet, but once me and the missus start going on walks together and get thinner, well, we will have child. We have got to get healthier first.
And practice more.
All right, here we go.
But then again, we'd have to go back at a normal time.
Yeah.
For that one.
Kids, go! Get out of here. Oliver, get...
That's Duchess's fault. She was stopping him.
boat will lift, and then we'll take care of the scorpion and then the roaches. All right. Yep. Did not like that. Gee, are you Germany? No, I don't represent Germany. I am actually a United States citizen. My family on my dad's side came from Germany. However, my dad was born with dark hair.
What does that have to do with it?
Genetics. I was born with blonde hair. The reason why my dad with dark hair and my mom with blonde hair ended up having a blonde kid was because the dominant gene betwixt the two was blonde. So I guess that's how I got made, at least blonde wise. I don't know. Is she through the proof proud of me? Probably more so for staying off the booze than lifting the weights. Oh, yeah. Ow! Sir, you are towing that line. Fucking goober. The baby is probably. You have Germanic in your history? Norwegian, yeah. So the baby would probably come out either born a blonde or everybody's favorite, a ginger. Oh yeah. Could you imagine?
Oh yeah. I had blonde hair as a baby,
Oh, definitely gonna come out blonde.
but it turned brown before I was even in school.
Are you Iranian? No, I'm American. All right, here we go. One. Three. Oh, fuck. Four. All right. Whew. Alf, you're terrible. Tone it down just a little bit, Alf. Stop insinuating and actually ask where the individual is from. That way you don't get banned. Because you finally say the wrong thing or the semi-wrong thing one too many times and somebody takes offense. Definitely going to be a wrist brace during the night kind of night. Okay. Why is this man is hardworking? Why am I working out? Because I want to stay in shape. And although round is a shape, it is not the shape that I prefer being in.
They want you to sing.
Yeah, no. All right. This is an Asian forest scorpion. This critter is definitely well fed.
You've done some good cooking techniques here, which is nice to see. But do you ever see potatoes and burritos?
I was just thinking that same kind of thing. I mean, not something like a ground turkey.
This fish is just right.
Look at her. She's actually looking almost moltish. What are your goals for 5 years? Yup. My goals for the next 5 years: increasing my YouTube following, possibly changing the group name to something that y'all are going to like a hell of a lot better.
Critical.
Your chicken is juicy. It's not overcooked. But you can your potatoes. It tastes salty. That's not a question. I can tell you on it. You don't know about that salt box.
Oh, it has a smell. Alf, quit picking on people. This is why Alf, this is why we can't have nice things. That and the fact that I don't spend money on nice things. Sorry about that, Cena. Alf. You're pushing it. We just got you back, Alf. Don't take it too far. All right. Where did I put that? There it is. So,
Well, your steak tastes really nice and seasoned on the outside. Your sugar snaps, they're nice and
the crazy part about, well, most scorpion species is the reaction to the black light.
they're passable, they're okay, the flavor profiles are fine.
When hit with a UV and or black light,
The grocery store and what you put together works together very nicely.
yeah, I never tried to smell sand because I already abused my lungs. Me, I actually had some sand that I tried. Well, it was dirt with a heavy mixture of sand in it from outside. And I was told that you can boil dirt or bake dirt that you have outside to make a clean bedding for your animal. Did you know that depending on the soil that you use, it has a very sulfuric smell, very rotten eggish? Yeah, big no. Did you sell your animal for financial issues in the past? No, I did not. I did sell my animals because I had too many of the one species. Wanted to get more of a different species, so we sold them. We sold, I think, 2 female Lasiodora parabana.
And a male or two.
And a male or 2. But yeah, they went to good homes. So this is biofluorescence. Biofluorescence is a chemical reaction between the exoskeleton of the scorpion and the UV black light that I am currently using. Why your lady isn't next to you? Because she doesn't like to be on camera. However, she is kind of next to me because she's in the other room on the couch. She, tomorrow, is going to be doing a bit on resin. Yes. No. You're going to be doing it.
I'm not a molding one. You are. It's your thing.
Honey.
I'll help.
Butthead. So if you're in an area that has scorpions and you want to find them with very little effort, what you want to do is get your hands on a black light. The black light will be your best bet because these little buggers will glow for you. And depending on the species that you have in your area, you want to be very careful if you're going to try to catch them, to keep them, potentially sell them or eat them. It all comes down to what you're intending to do. Some people just want to figure out what they are dealing with in their local area. All right, Alf, have a good night. Oh, Alf, you made a new friend. But yeah, I had a pair of pants too that came back from the beach smelling like sulfur. I was so disgusted. I was so nauseous. That smell gets me every time.
What smell?
Sulfur. It makes me nauseous because back when I got the it was either the swine flu. Yeah, I think it was the swine flu back in the day, back when I was still living with my father. I got the sulfur farts. And I cleared out the whole house. I got the TV to myself. Both of them went over to the bedrooms. They wanted nothing to do with the rest of the house. All right, so we're gonna put this on, and now we gotta go and take care of La Rochas, or the food that we're raising for our tarantulas and scorpions. First, let's go take care of these guys. Oh, come off it! I am so sick of that thing falling. Get in there and stay in there, or I swear to God, I'm gonna super glue you to the freaking wall. It is too late at night to be dealing with that shit. Makes me stressy and aggressy. You guys, what did you do to your water dish? Yeah, we're gonna be a little bit late going to bed. Might want to get the dogs ready. Oh wait, no, I gotta take them out first.
Yeah.
We're gonna have to be fast about this. So these guys need to have fresh water. If you had a baby, is she comfortable with these spiders you like? She probably will be. Half the reason why children go and develop severe phobias is due to the fact that they are not around the animals that they're scared of enough. Now, some animals warrant phobias. Rattlesnakes.
I don't know. There's been a lot of garter snakes growing up.
Yeah, well, what kicked off your fear?
I don't know. I just remember always being scared of them.
Weird.
Yeah, you are.
You are. I was thrilled when I found that garter snake mating ball.
Oh, fuck. Nope.
Just gave my wife nightmares. It was crazy. My wife's parents actually hired me to go and clear out the blackberries in the back. And I was in the middle of doing that when one of those garter snake mating balls kind of just rolled on by. It's the wildest shit I've ever seen in my life. It's something I never thought I would see in my life, actually, because of my experience.
I never want to.
It was nuts. All right. So these guys are temporarily taken care of. I do need to go through that cage eventually and put these guys where they belong. Okay. Yeah, that was just a snippet of what we're going to be dealing with here shortly, but we're going to take care of the dubias first. Tomorrow we will be walking the dogs before we take care of the animals. And hopefully I will have a poem to go with the animals. So they have plenty of...
Remember Ron? I talked about him.
Yeah.
Absolutely. You know he was a redhead?
Seriously?
Yeah. So I think that runs on my dad's side of the family.
Huh. So these are dubia roaches. The males are the ones that have the wings, and the females don't have any wings. What do you know about animal rights? I want to learn about that. Animal rights? I mean, there are some protective species. There are some species that cannot be sold internationally due to the fact that they are very endangered. There are some efforts to actually breed animals in captivity and then release them out into the wild to increase the population of certain animal sizes
Do they want
or
to
the
see
size of
pink
certain
and the
animal
tomorrow?
populations. They want what? It is much too late to be doing those.
No, it was just, they can't be unmolded yet.
Oh, okay. You want a sneak peek? Hold on. Cover up the roaches.
Yeah, this is hard, but like some of the spots are still really soft.
So this is a sneak peek of what we have tomorrow. This one's a snail. And this one is a Hello Kitty.
Just a kitty.
Kitty cat?
Yeah. Show the sparkles.
So those are two of the things that we will be unmolding tomorrow. These are things that my wife sells. Oliver, I am doing the last animals and then I will take you out. Honey, I wish you were feeling better so you could take them out. Here in the United States, generally speaking, unless you are Native American, you are not allowed to touch bald eagles. You are not allowed to collect bald eagle, and I might be wrong, but in some certain circumstances, you are not allowed to collect birds of prey feathers.
I don't think there's any circumstances unless you like have a permit or something.
Yeah, they are very much protected species. When it comes to animal rights, there are a few species of venomous snakes that you need to have a permit for. Actually, quite a few. Most venomous snakes in Oregon, if you are going to own them, you need to go and get yourself, I think it's a $70, $75 license. I mean, somebody cares about these spiders. You talking about like an online community where everybody goes and talks about these animals? Yes. If you are on Facebook, you can actually look it up. There's a worldwide tarantula community. You can find specific communities near your area. Personally, if I lived in an area where I had natural tarantulas, I'd just be focusing primarily on getting those to reproduce. Hello. Oh, yeah. Pretty sure that's a male. But just to be sure, let's go get the temp cage. Oliver.
That's just what you doing, Goofy.
Can't be down there, girl. These are roaches that we raise to feed some of our tarantulas. The Theraphosa likes them. The Vietnamese centipede likes them. We separate the males and the females as soon as the males do not fly away, child. That one's got an egg case out of its butt. Unfortunately, some of these guys can, well, all of these guys can pretty much reproduce immediately after molting. So if you get one male in the bunch, pops out, it can just start doing its work, doing its thing. My nightmare. Oh, Durs. They, in some areas, they likely do, but that's not a bad thing. it'd be a bad thing here in the United States because I think it'd freak a lot of people out. But it's all about culture. Like, for instance, in some places, they eat canines or cats. Some places, rats are on the menu, bats are on the menu.
You say bats?
Bat. What do you think happened? Like, they literally sold bats to be eaten on a market.
That's what you said.
Yeah.
So crazy, but
I'm sorry, Durs.
what?
Man, that bugs the heck out of me. He can't sleep. There's his sleep challenge. He's got sleep deprivation caused by shit he's been through in the past.
Don't take Zequa.
No. Okay, well, ZQuil is actually a better idea for Durs than Ambien. Ambien he might actually trip on. Last thing we need is Durs potentially tripping. All right, we're gonna go put these little ones away. We've got one potential male. I'm pretty sure it's a male right here. We're gonna set him somewhere temporarily, at least right there. These guys have got food. They've got, oh, right, fish flakes. It's actually their preferred choice. Hopefully it helps. Yeah. Whiskey can go both ways. My preferred method of sleep is sativa. Wait, is it sativa?
I think so.
That shit. There's sativa, and then it was indica.
I don't.
Indica makes you night-night. The only time I've ever hallucinated on marijuana was back when my bro had me take a hit off of a blunt that he said was a strain specifically designed for veterans that were nearing the end of their life, if you will. And when I tell you that I saw a road rip off the ground, like, maybe that wasn't just what was in there, but whew.
What's that white thing you put up there?
This white thing right here, that is water. A lot of our males are starting to age out. Kind of makes me depressed because they've been here for a very long time. All right. So,
Normal water.
yeah, it's normal water, tap water. Nothing special. You guys have a good night. Stay safe. And remember, if I was a dying veteran, oh my God, yeah, it would me too. That shit was strong as fuck though. Holy shit. You guys have a good night. Stay safe. And remember, oh no.
What?
Better not see you on the news unless it's good news. Good night, Cena, Durs, Rosie.